Hello, I am Matinga Boots, and I'm here to talk to you about all things Shadowrun. Today I'd like to talk to you about what Shadowrun is all about. Shadowrun, noun, any movement, action, series of actions made in carrying out plans which are illegal or quasi-legal. This is a standard definition given in the core rulebook. Now, Shadowrun, as many of you might know, is a tabletop role-playing game where you use your imagination and dice and a set of skills on your character sheet to help overcome objectives and challenges presented to you by the Game Master. So Earth has always had magic, and that magic seems to ebb and flow. So it has been at a lull for a long time, and then in 2011, it sprung back into our existence through something they refer to as the Awakening, and we received magic, monsters, and metahumans. The metahumans are like elves, dwarves, orcs, and of course we still have humans. And all this combined made for a very different and chaotic and confusing world. Another thing to consider is how much power corporations gain. And this was done through a legal case in 2001 where they gained the same rights as all foreign governments. Also, some other large-scale battles and uprisings changed the geographical landscaping and mostly the political boundaries of where countries were. So take the United States. It was drastically reduced in size, where most of it's just the East Coast area. However, the real premise is that you're a Shadowrunner, and that means that you work for these corporations that are really powerful. You don't work directly for them. Well, you get paid by them. You're not like really on their payroll. You'll get contacted by one, and they'll give you a job or a mission. Often it's to go to another corporation and steal data. Sometimes it's to reallocate resources of some sort. Even personnel, like you got a really smart scientist, they want him, they're going to recruit him. And everything you do is off the books. You may also be working for governments or organized crime in this manner. So the world is very chaotic. The politics are very, very corrupt. People pretty much do what they're told by their corporation. And that's the world you live in. Well, first off, you're going to want to be a team player, because you're going to be working with other operatives, Shadowrunners, that are going to be doing different skills, and you need to fit in and do your part. So first off, you want to make sure you're part of a team. Now, yeah, you can have some inner politics, a little struggle for the money, but when it comes to do the job, you better show up to do the job, because otherwise you're going to die quickly and alone. Another thing that you're going to be excited to see is all the awesome magic and weapons and cyberware that you see. Cyberware is a very common place in this world, where often your normal person may be having some sort of implant to do his daily job. So if you want to see some of the most amazing fire blasts taking out your enemies and opening ways or doing illusion spells, healing people on the fly, you're not going to be disappointed. You want to see some really cool tricks with hacking into computers and some really amazing attacks with samurai swords, you're also not going to be disappointed. You're going to see some really awesome battles. Well, there's really nothing you can't do. You have a really large selection of skills and different equipment you can take, a lot of different approaches you have to accomplish your mission. So if you can think of it, you can probably do it. And you're going to be really excited to see all the variety in this game. There's also a really good opportunity to share the spotlight in this game, because everyone has their task to play to make sure the heist goes right, or whatever type of mission you're doing. But either way, it's going to be a team-based mission. What type of playstyle would you expect? Well, you're going to expect a more realistic playstyle than you may have seen in other games. Maybe not. I only mean to say is that part of it is all fights are fairly deadly. A bullet that comes out of someone's gun and hits you could very well do some serious damage to you. You're only going to take a couple hits before you go down. Also, some other things when it comes to either role-playing / combat, I feel like the players have a lot more control of that than the DM. Now, yes, the Game Master could definitely just say, well, these guys show up and they just start blasting you. I agree. could happen. I feel like the Game Master should be working with you if you want to do the legwork or the time it takes to gather the information and get what you need to put leverage on people and get the passcodes and the blueprints. Then you should be able to, in which case you can accomplish your mission quickly and quietly, in and out, easy peasy. But if you want to go with guns blazing, again, that's up to the players. Now, of course, you're going to have replications with backup showing up. And it's not likely that you won't be able to fire your gun once or twice in the building. Missions go sideways. That's the basic layout for the game. So you're going to get a mission given to you by what's called a Mr. Johnson. That's just code name for whoever. It's usually someone who works in a company, and they contact you. Then, after they give you the little bit of information you have, you can go gather more information and make your plan. It's the legwork. After that, you're going to execute the plan. And when the plan goes sideways, which it always does, you'll execute plan B, followed on by getting paid. Another thing to keep in mind is that the world is pretty dark, and it blurs the line between right and wrong, which can make for some very interesting situations, which really, again, allows you to do whatever you really want, and will make it feel pretty realistic. I'd like to conclude with a street proverb, which is very common in Shadowrun. Watch your back, shoot straight, conserve your ammo, and never ever make a deal with the dragon. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below.